Greetings in peace, the Hebrew Samurai. Just doing an impromptu video, basically about the bug out bags. Just doing a very quick video to review the changes that I've made and some things that I'm going to do in the future. So I'm going to be very quick about the video. First and foremost, this is my bug out bag. It is a ACU Digital Molly rucksack. Specifically with the sustainment pouches on the side. Overall, I have about 6,000 cubic feet of space, and it can hold up to 200 pounds. Now, let me first of all, let me give thanks to the Creator for this opportunity, and I pray and hope that my words come across in love and clarity, and that they may reach who it is intended for. So, moving on. I'm just going to go through different things quickly to show what I have. Everyone is different. No one has to have the same exact thing, but what I say, my number one rule for the bug out bag is that you must take what you need. You must have what you feel you need. This is really a mental and physical thing. You must have the physical things, but you also have to have the things that help out with your mental psyche. Things of that nature. It's very, very important. Things of different colors. All this stuff matters, you know. You have to have your mind right in order to function. So I'm just going to start at the corner, probably give a little description of some things, and then move on and go from there. Of course, you see the knee pads, elbow pads. I'm old, so if I got to crawl around, you know, I'm going to be wanting to hurt myself because my knees tending these days. Just a 10 by 6 camouflage tarp. I have two of them. Well, I'm going to get two of them. One goes into your sleep system as like a waterproof bivy. The other one is for pure shelter. Tarp is a very simple shelter. Make your A-frames with your ridge lines. Get out the wind, get out the rain, all that type of stuff. Also, you can make it into a tent. Whatever you need is just your basic shelter. So you can come on back, Queen. You good? My queen is stepping by. Excuse me. So next, and I'll probably do another video another time about making it about having a system on how you do in your bug out bag. So that's different, but just a regular face towel. I have a baklava here for either to conceal or to keep myself warm. Just a regular old pair of rubber lined hand gloves. This right here is some rain gear, if I'm not mistaken. It's Swiss Army. So this is the jacket, and it folds into itself with the pants. It's made out of a different type of polyurethane, extremely waterproof. Headlamp. You need different sources of light, but the headlamp is extremely important because you may have to use both hands without being able to, or you might not have the ability to hold a light, and you need both hands, but you need light the headlamp. So in all of your sources of light, make sure you at least get one good headlamp. You're going to see this throughout. Paracord, paracord, paracord. What can I say? Building shelters, making slings. If you take it apart, the strands inside you can use to go fishing. I suggest at least having 300 or 400 feet of paracord. This is 100 feet right here, about $7.99. And also in the comments, if there are comments, if you want to ask me where these things were purchased, I can tell you. These are expandable towels. I just keep them here so they can be dry, but once you put these in water, they expand to be pretty nice sized towels. I have my this is a universal lamp. You can also charge your phone. It floats. It's waterproof, and it also is solar. So you have a a perpetual source of light. Little hand warmers. Moving on, I always keep a pair of combat boots. So going to the theme of food, shelter, and clothing. I guess I should have led with that. Food, shelter, and clothing are the essentials of what your bug out bag is. Now, depending on how you vary that, it's up to you. Like I said, people want to talk about it, we can figure it out. But food, shelter, and clothing. So my whole idea is if the shit hit the fan or whatever the case may be, if you had nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, but you were able to grab your bug out bag, would you be okay? And that's the point that's where I am right now, and that's what I'm trying to teach in the situations of having a bug out bag, is that if you have nothing else and all you could do is grab your bug out bag, will you be okay? Food, shelter, clothing, and protection. Light sources, couple of knives, things like that. With my shoes, Then also, this is just a different fanny pack, just for extra storage. But shoes, as far as the clothes go, coveralls. These are Alpenflage or Alpenflage, pretty much Swiss Army coveralls. I'm not getting them for looks or anything of that nature. These are strictly for if I have nothing else. I have a full coverall that covers me from head to toe with my shoes and also with my bivy rolls. This is a bivy roll. You can make them thinner or thicker. It's a pair of socks, t-shirt, and underwear. So if I have dry socks and t-shirts, I have a thick coverall that I can wear in winter and summer. So again, if I couldn't do anything but grab my bug out bag, would I be okay? This is my sleep system. I'm not going to bother putting out, but I'll explain the sleep system inside of this compression sack. This black sack you see puts it in there and compresses it down. But I pretty much have a sleeping bag, a wool blanket, and a tarp. Those three things are a part of a winter sleep system that can keep you warm, or you can take layers away, so forth and so on. Moving on, as you see, more paracord. This is a little kit that I put together here that has a wet fire starter. These things start a fire under wet conditions. Inside there's also a folding stove that you can cook on with extra fuel tablets. And I'm going to end up doing a video on how to make your own fuel tablets. These honestly now are a waste of money. And in this bag is a little bit of dryer lint. Dryer lint and Vaseline work wonders. This is some premium braided twine. Again, for building shelters or for tethering things. Whatever you need to tie things onto your pack. Just a good old school basic survival knife, fixed blade. So I want to pull out one hand, I don't want to confine. $2.99 Bud K. Flashlights that don't need batteries. It's a wind up. And you lock it back in, turn on the light. There you go. A few more of those expandable towels and some waterproof matches. Then here's another little shelter piece I put together. I have several Mylar blankets in here, as well as a A-frame, what they call a tube tent. Is a tube tent that's how you say it. It's shaped like a triangle, and it's just a big piece of Mylar, but it'll keep you out the rain and the water. Next, angle head flashlight, completely waterproof. Personal defense weapon. Asparton or ASP baton, duct tape, more paracord. These are my simple MRCs, meal ready to cook. Outside of my MREs, just some tuna, some oatmeal, some instant mashed potatoes, something where if you can get just a little bit of hot water, you can eat right away. Binoculars, multi-purpose, and a little bit of med kit. Moving on around, we're almost done. Again, more paracord. Can't express how important that is. Sword or knife sharpener, pair of gloves. This is a part of a shovel set. It's a shovel, axe, a little saw. This is heavy duty twine for you to be able to sew things back together from your clothes, your tent, anything of that nature. It can also be, pulled thin and made into fishing line. Extra batteries. A little bitty pry bar. You never know what you have to get in or out of. Maybe on a later video I do it, but this right here is a shape-shifting saw. This thing unfolds and become a saw where you can cut your branches, cut your logs. Of course, we have our thermos or canteen, excuse me, and I got a few things in here like a flint and steel, some other fire starter stuff. Once again, more paracord. A mosquito net, because I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to lose the war if they can't keep the bugs off their ass. Can't always sleep on the ground, so I suggest getting a heavy-duty cargo net hammock. You don't get it for looks, you get it for a purpose. Thing can hold up to 1,800 pounds. So me and a couple of cats or whatever, get in trouble, or me and the queen get in trouble, this will support us. We can get off the ground. We won't be in the bugs, won't be in the water. Last but not least, MREs. Meal ready to eat. This thing comes complete You know, it's not the most health conscious, but it has a full entree. It also has a mix to make coffee and a type of drink. It has sugar cookies. It has salt and pepper, fruit and nuts in there. So just invest and think about it. So all of these things are going in that bag over there. So if I'm calculating correctly, my weight, I'm carrying about between 95 and 110 pounds. I'm sorry, about 95 to 102. So just think about what you need, and hopefully this is good. Oh, I forgot one other thing. Good old light hatchet. You need a camping hatchet so you can split your wood. The only way you can start a fire in the rains is if you're able to split your wood. So I hope that these words have come across clear. Just sharing how my bug out bag is, and maybe we can collab and come up with some things together. Shalom.